Hello, heathens, degenerates, and otakus. Welcome back to yet another exciting live stream. Fortunately, I've actually been having to deal with some idiots over on the Twitter that have actually been constantly freaking causing me trouble. Oh, and to the person that actually says I haven't played Guilty Gear, started playing this last night. So, boom, eat it. Oh boy. But it seems that people keep actually using the same old freaking drowned buzzwords. Oh, hang on. Private chat here. Here we go. Hey. Hey.
So, I finally uploaded my first animated review.
Oh, nice. Way to go.
Yeah, currently getting over 70 views on that video.
Oh, hold on. Okay, we got Geek Freak. Hold on. There we go.
So, Mr. A, is there
Hold on.
any
Give me a sec. I gotta put you on speaker here real quick. Go. There we are. Let's try that. So what was your question?
Is there any particular animated review you want me to do? Like, take a look at anything?
Monster.
I don't really have any preferences. I mean, whatever you're most comfortable with, I'll be fine with.
Okay, Geek Freak. Once I do anime stuff, I'll definitely take a look at Monster.
No. Monster is anime.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not getting to anime yet.
Oh, okay.
But when I do, I'll make sure that's one of the first reviews.
Yeah, but anyway, I've actually been, freaking over on the twat bird. And, oh, God, that place is more and more of a cesspool if I actually ever...
I'm running into the bank where I figured definitely back up.
Okay.
You're going to need me.
All right, well... Yeah, it's just ridiculous, guys. I mean, seriously. These people, they just don't really understand anything. It's like, seriously. When are people ever going to learn that certain characters are a certain gender and they're not considered, a certain thing, a certain trend or something? So like how people are always saying that Bridget is trans when he is basically canonically a boy.
Oh, wait. So that's okay, I think I got another hill I'm willing to die on.
I've never really seen the Bay, so I don't really have a personal opinion about it.
So anyways, can I get a drum roll, please?
Okay.
I personally think Adam West is the best live-action Batman.
Na Batman.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Was that too much of a hot take, or?
Nah, that was fine.
Don't get me wrong, I like Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton as Batman, and Christian Bale. Well, he would have been good, but it's just the voice that kind of kills it for me.
Yeah, you have to admit, Robin's voice is funny, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Holy something, Batman! I'll never get over how funny that is.
But the only actor that came close is the more recent one, Robert Pattinson, to coming everything I like about Batman. Hell, he might even, when the Batman 2 comes out, he might even top Adam West for me. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait. But anyway,
But
but
there's
I just can't find this whole freaking thing. I found this whole freaking BS with like what's going on with the freaking what do I want to say there with Bridget actually being trans, a freaking just a complete and utter wasted time. They can't actually make any freaking original characters.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Because sorry, carry on. Sorry.
Okay, it's like what J.R.R. Tolkien said when freaking they decided to destroy his freaking destroy his works with the Rings of Woke. Yeah, in fact, he actually said, and I quote, "Evil cannot create; it can only corrupt and destroy the will of good men."
I would love to know where we got that inspirational speech from.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know too, because basically that still holds true to this day.
Yep.
I mean, seriously, why can't people just learn to actually have a little more complacency?
That's true. Actually, hold on. I've got someone to ask. Okay. Okay. Like we've been saying that the left can't create anything, but they can just just take something that already exists and and corrupts it. Well, the thing is, I mean, when it comes to something like that, I mean, what's the difference between when we want to create our own stories with the characters that we love, but it's different when the left does it. I mean, the thing is, like those what if series, that's certain YouTubers make like they make a what if Frieza was a good guy, or what if Broly was a good guy, or something like that. I know for a fact that it comes from the heart when it comes to when it comes to content creators doing that. But when it comes to the left, they just ruin it. I mean, the thing I know it is. It's because people who love those characters and stories and all that stuff. It's because they come from a place of passion. But when it comes to the left, they don't have a passion. They just do it because they just feel like doing it.
Hey, so guys, I just posted my video in the private chat.
Oh, nice. Anyway,
So if you wanna watch
according to the Allinator, hold on. According to the Allinator, he says that J.R.R. Tolkien found out that saying while he was actually fighting in World War I.
I haven't seen the bike.
And besides, there was actually a movie that actually talked about Tolkien's life. Whoops. Looks like we actually lost Geek Freak.
He'll be back, right?
Yeah, he should be back. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Well, we got Dio. Dang Geek Freak. Hold on. Let me just add those
Cock-a-doodle pussy!
And hey, Dio.
Yes. It is great to say vulgar things in the morning and any time of day.
Well, it's great
Exactly.
to say vulgar things in general, so...
Yes. So I hope everyone has had a fantastic day.
Well, my video is almost at is over 70 views, so that's good.
That is great. Great job, Shadow. You deserve a taco.
So, anyways, I feel like I should ask this again. Is there any reviews you guys want me to tackle, or any animated series?
I can't think of any because mostly I can't really think of any at the moment. But I would suggest if you want to get some views, you might want to tackle the Pinocchio movie because I heard it was a shit show. if you don't know, what they decided to do was, how in the original Pinocchio was this, naive kid who was just a child and he would do things like a child would do. Well, in this, he's a good boy, and basically society made him do bad things, such as he goes to school, right? Now, in the original, he goes to school. Well, he's going to school, but Honest John stops him and says, "Hey, it'll be a great idea. Join me." And he's convinced. He's conned into going with Honest John. Well, in this adaptation, he goes to school like a good boy, only for them to reject him because, well, he's a puppet. So it's like, no, we don't want you here, you creepy little puppet thing. And also, Jiminy Cricket is an asshole. It does not have the soul as the other movie. Hell, the damn one with Potty Shore was at least entertaining compared to this shit show.
Okay, that doesn't make me want to watch freaking any more like live action adaptations of Disney because basically they've actually ruined the goodwill of the people.
Yeah, because again, they made him into just this good little boy as opposed to a curious kid who was a bad boy. And what I heard is they wanted to be, quote, safe because they didn't want the Karens and all of them to complain about, oh, this is teaching my little Pookie Bear to be bad or some bullshit. So Disney decided to, be safe and just make it where Pinocchio's just doing these things because society or whatever is saying, hey, you should go and, do this.
Basically, this film is basically saying it's not your kid's fault, it's society's fault. We need to change society. It's all society's fault.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm glad you also brought that up. And I also wrote the Jai Sama avatar, by the way.
Hey, Taylor.
But
Hey,
one thing
I just heard.
one thing I want to bring up is speaking of society. So, first of all, you know how Easter eggs can be kind of cool, can be kind of fun? Well, they don't do Easter eggs. They say, "Hey, look at this product," because you got, you got Toy Story, you got Dumbo, you got, the scene where there's all those clocks in Geppetto's, workshop. Or they got the Toy Story clock, they got the Dumbo clock, and they changed this one clock. The original clock was a mother spanking her son for being a naughty boy. Well, in this, a mother's attempting to spank her son only for a police officer to basically stop her, and it's basically saying, we at Disney don't support, spanking children. And it's like, why do y'all want to be shit? I mean, first and foremost, like I said, this movie does not have the soul of the original, and it makes Potty Shore's Pinocchio more watchable.
Yeah. For me, in my opinion, as a black woman, so you guys can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, good thing I got a new phone. So for a Pinocchio and the waist swap thing, including the waist swap Little Mermaid too, which is freaking stupid as hell. Like, as a black person, why even the hell you guys waist swapping your original classics because you guys want diversity inclusion? That'd be like for me as a black person wanting to wave swap Princess in the Frog to a Latina or an Asian woman. That make no fucking sense.
And what
That
makes
makes no fucking sense.
And what makes it even more hilarious is I always see this where it's like it's that joke of the quartering where the quartering is like you made it political because they did the race swap. And what's funny is you are making it political. There's no other reason why you're doing this race swap other than to say, hey, look, we're cool with the black community and all that shit. No, we see through your bullshit. And there have been many, 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 many black people who have said, hey, can you please give us an original fucking character and not this damn hand-me-down bullshit? Because it is degrading. By all means, it is very degrading. And it's not just coming from me, it's coming from a lot of black individuals who are like, this is shit. I hate it.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Also, I just got it the other day, and I started playing it last night.
What?
Guilty Gear.
Nice. I got on the PC.
I still need to get mine.
I
but-
also got the JoJo Bizarre Adventure All Stars R. And I'm doing good with the controller, but though it really sucks using the damn keyboard because, well, this game
I mean, I
clearly
use Skullgirls for I use the keyboard for Skullgirls, so you get used to it.
no, it's the thing with this is the key pads are all over the place. It isn't like how it's set up in Guilty Gear where it's easy to use. It's like all I can really describe it is basically it's all over the keyboard. But one thing I do want to say though is it is absolutely amazing. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game, the new one, is absolutely awesome. And if you're a JoJo fan, I highly recommend you play it.
Oh, that is so freaking cool, Taylor. What is that?
Chimichangas. Ah, nice.
Taylor, you muted.
Oh, I got for that in my 19th birthday. I think.
Hey, now,
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Hey, now.
The ass there. See, this is a normal woman is. Only animation than this woke piece of animated garbage anyway. That's a true
So, how's
woman.
it going now?
Oh, hey, Map.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yes, chimichangas are interesting.
Oh, God. Why are they actually getting rid of all the freaking white characters, including Gingers? I mean, seriously.
Because the bit is they want that diversity, and no one's asking for it. The only people who are asking for diversity are the Wokies.
hey, where's
who-
Ned?
What do you mean? He's right here.
He's
Wait.
gone.
He was here a second ago, but apparently he just left.
Oh, the
Weird.
same ones who want diversity, inclusion, and waste swaps, or ones who've gone fully political and gone leftly political. Even
know
Joe
what's-
Biden made a fucking jolt about the announcements all Republicans are bad in his speech.
And fuck slow Biden's retarded ass. But one thing I do want to throw out there though is I find it hilarious how as you know I'm making my comic book and stuff and I'm wanting to use mythical creatures from around the world. So I'm looking up African myths and they got a lot of good ones. I mean you got like their version of the fairy, mermaid, there's also the hyena man, which is cool as hell. You got the vampires, and I gotta say these vampires are pretty interesting because first of all they love food, especially meat. That's how you can tell if someone is one of these vampires is if they love food a lot. And I think
All
they
right.
can change into people's bodies. Also, their armpits can glow in the dark as well as their butthole, which I got. Yeah, their buttholes can glow in the dark. And someone already made the joke. But I'm gonna
So,
also
Theo,
make
is
it
your
here.
comic 18 plus?
Well, first of all, I'm not going. Even if I use that character, I'm not going to use the glow in the dark butthole because that.
Oh,
But I mean, it will be 18 plus. Like it's gonna. I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be the JoJo Bizarre Adventure line where it's not all gory, but when it does happen, like oh shit, that happened. Because like with JoJo, they don't really use gore that much, except for like when
Oh.
a stand it's like really
you got
absolutely
Arcana.
dangerous or something.
Hey,
hey, Arcana.
Hey, I can't lever. Yo,
what's up? Hey, whoa, I like the
Oh, no,
layout.
man.
I like the new layout now, right here.
Thanks. Well,
Mhm.
anyway, I just actually, I just actually got this. So basically, I'm still trying to
I
actually
still want to
freaking.
know if that game could run on my PC.
But also to just throw it out there though, like what one person made a joke of with the whole vampires that butthole glows in the dark, like that can only happen if you eat Taco Tuesday.
Here's a good joke for you all guys. Let me tell you a joke. Where if it's a ma'am when it would have a giant asshole with a glow in the dark toy?
Hey,
Oh god.
Hey, Shiny.
Hey,
so,
Shiny.
so anyways, yeah, like this Iceland Vic fails needs to stop going to my pages a lot. Like I stopped talking about celebrity dramas anymore on my pages. It's like, geez, every time they think it's a Vic problem. No, I don't talk about any celebrity dramas.
Listen, I kind of get how you feel because every time I post a Bridget thing or say anything about Bridget, I would have these mouth breathing, smooth brain neckbeards slithering into my post saying, "It's she. She's a she, you stupid." It's like
Yeah.
this post isn't for you. This is for my followers. How about you, go outside and touch some grass and, shave that neck beard and
Oh,
fade.
but that's
Oh, and get in
actually
some
freaking
traffic so to make
problematic
sure a
and
car hits you.
ableist.
And yet they did think, oh, my English is bad. No, it's not. It's not bad. It's because it's basically her. I don't know what kind of English you want to talk about. That's the problem.
Note to self: when I do my problem with modern animation review, not review, but video, I gotta prepare for these.
Oh, what do you mean
Yeah.
your English? Like your English sounds fine. Are you talking about like when you
I'm
write
talking
or
about how I type as well.
Mm.
You always being like grammar Nazis at all, but like say, oh, my English is bad. No, it's not. It's because they don't understand anything well on English. I don't know what kind of classes they teach on them, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure some woke bullshit with gender studies.
Yeah.
Like the letter M is misogynistic because there's male and misogyny, and that's evil. The F is a good word because you got female, and the W is a good word, or good letter rather.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
well,
doesn't make sense.
Back in a sec, right?
oh, speaking of that, do you know that Twitch really censors straight and
Mr. A,
white on their
Freaks gone
Twitch
again.
dot there?
Yeah, in fact, it's just ridiculous. But
Yeah.
all I gotta say is, this is the hill I'm willing to die on, basically, and nobody can ever change my mind about this. Bridget
Yeah.
is a boy. He was born a boy. He will stay a boy. I don't care what the West actually has to say, because Twitter is not a real fucking place.
No.
Fanboys
Yeah.
existed.
Hey, I
Fanboys
will-
existed, idiots. They
And
exist.
even though all I can say is these Twitter
Never
police
mind.
can learn to fuck off, to be honest.
I mean, these Twitter losers need to, again, go take a bath because I can smell your raunchy ass from here. Shave that neck beard because that's so unattractive.
Yeah.
Stop using,
Thank you.
stop using pink hair dye and shit and get a job. It's
Thank
not
you.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for
And the
so
point-
fucking long.
And even though the other thing, if they would like to play Twitter police, how about this? Like, how about go after real criminals? No, but they don't want to because they defend real criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
To ban pals like Bosch.
Oh yeah. Again, they
Wait,
don't say
isn't
any.
aiding and abetting a known felon actually considered a crime?
Yeah, it is because
Yeah.
you're withholding evidence or whatever.
Yeah, even though I have holding evidence on Lady Tora for like assisting a felon like Kiefel's and Damon Mills.
Oh yeah, again, going with Damian Mills, they went after Vic Mignon, tooth and nail, wanting him gone, but there was no evidence. However, as soon as Damian Mills does a thing and it's proven that he's done a thing, everyone goes radio silent. It's like, wait a minute, what happened to the whole thing of the children, protect the children, now
Yeah.
that other shit? Where's that
They-
energy at?
They throw it out the window.
They don't have energy like that for real pedos because they're the actual pedos. I keep saying that. Thank you, Dionysus. Like I keep saying this shit, man.
The point
This
is like
fucking-
they throw protected children out of the window. They throw equality out the window, and you know the whole deal.
Because their
Yeah,
biggest
because
motive is to fucking actually fucking kids. That's their biggest motive. I mean,
because
there was a
again,
guy, there was a church choir singing about we will convert your children. That fucking bullshit. If anybody
oh
didn't
oh
see that,
Oh god, you mean a gay
oh
choir thing?
don't forget
all right.
the after they got told out, they're like, it's just a joke, guys. It was a joke. Like, nah, bitch, nah,
It's not a
nah.
Yeah, we
joke.
know
That
what the
was not
fuck
a
you guys are
fucking joke.
doing.
That was
And
not a
even though if
fucking
Lane
joke. You
Tor
need to
thinks it's a joke, I'm basically gonna sue her anyway, since and get her arrested because she's the one causing the problem.
And again, like I said before, don't let these SJWs fool you into believing that they stand for anyone. They only stand for their own fucking fifis.
That's
Because
true.
they'll sit there and say, hey, we need more black people in, bullshit. Okay, well, here's Black Ariel, no one likes. Here's a Black Blue Fairy from Pinocchio, nobody likes or cares.
Yeah, we get
And
we
yet
get the point.
it's like, how come? Again, Africa has a lot of damn myths and legends you could base something off of, and guess what? You don't have to base it on slavery. You can just have a cool action scene with
Yeah.
But it's like these people are like, no, I know what's best for you. I'm gonna base this,
Oh no, my
character.
Charizard.
Okay. That's enough of that.
Also, can I speaking positive about it? You guys watched May and the Abyss, this second season?
Not yet.
I haven't actually
There's
seen
a,
it in the bit yet because basically,
there's a second
that
season.
anime is just so messed up.
The point is, I'm gonna watch it once
That
it's
bitch owes
finished.
and needs a taste of her own medicine.
Oh, so I just watched one or two, maybe. I'm not gonna spoil it, so
Yeah.
you guys need to watch it. So
Yeah.
what's your thoughts about May a Bitch? Because it's like Lottie with dark fantasy
Yeah.
with some darkest moments, disturbing concepts to Berserk, in my opinion.
Oh, but let's not forget, guys. Basically, freaking lolis are actually freaking, equivalent to CP.
Well,
Hold on, guys. I want to say something. Okay, so I was on Pixiv, and like I mess around and throw up emojis on characters that people draw. That if they draw them in that way too much, no one is going to take them seriously and only see them in that way. So I
Yeah.
expressed myself by making throw up emojis, right? So it was just one picture of Penny Parker, right? And I said not Penny Parker because no one is going to take Penny Parker seriously after the Spider-Verse movie. They have not been taking her seriously for years. It's already bad enough she's such a niche character. So
but anyways,
hold on, let me finish. Pretty much, this freaking dude said such a moron. I was like, why? Because someone fucking because I'm expressing I'm expressing how I feel on a piece of drawing or a piece of artwork. You fucking piece of shit. I call him a piece of shit because how are you calling me a moron for expressing myself to a picture? That I don't like. If I want to make a comment, I should make a comment. I wasn't directing that towards anybody but the picture. Why do these idiots always feel the need to defend everything? I'm not directing that energy towards anybody. I'm directing it towards the picture. See, people always take what I do out of context.
Yeah, it's true. They take everything out of context a lot. And I found this earlier ago.
I bet you these guys think I'm some kind of lolly hater. I'm not really a lolly hater. I don't really care too much about that. I'm just trying to say that Penny Parker is a character that should not be put in that light because no one is going to take her seriously.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
That's true.
Oh, for me, for that one, imagine I draw a lot of characters like in my drawings. Am I considered as a pedo because I draw lollies? But what about Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and our show that has the ugly designs with some woke LGBTQ on kids shows and thinking you guys didn't take this seriously?
Yeah,
since
like
you're a female, people's gonna probably brush you off and say, yeah, she's weird or whatever.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because that reminded me of a disgusting drawing I seen a couple of days ago. So the She-Hulk Abomination TV show.
God.
Okay, so we all know about the
that show was a
twerking
disappointment.
scene.
I thought it was gonna get better.
Yeah,
it
we
got
all
a
know
little better, but I thought it was gonna get more better.
Well, we all know about the twerking scene, right? And these clowns are supporting it like this is girl power and bullshit like that. So one clown makes a artwork of Anne from Amphibia, Luz from the Owl House, and Marty from the Ghost of Marty McGee, all twerking with smug looks on their faces, and it's like this is disgusting. This
Yeah.
is
I gotta see this picture. What you're talking about? Twerking with smug looks on their faces.
Hey guys, can you
I don't
imagine
want
it's
to
Superman,
imagine.
Batman with twerking on
Yeah.
Justice League?
No,
Okay,
please,
okay, enough
please
enough
don't
with
execute
everything.
Twitter
Wow. What
stalking.
the
Okay,
fuck,
guys,
dude? Why the
enough
hell
talking
did
about
you
this
do
stuff.
Superman, Batman like that?
All right.
Please tell me it wasn't the DCAU,
I mean,
Batman and
It,
Superman.
let's
it probably
face it.
was.
Let's
All
face it,
right.
they probably would do it simply because why not? Because you already got the damn powerful girls twerking.
Dude,
And mind you, the
dude,
preschoolers.
Deal.
I will not
Read the
only
sign.
tempt
All right, Dio,
I will
read the
not
sign.
only I will not only tempt fate, I will bend it over and fuck it right in his tight little fate ass.
All right. All right, guys.
You mean you do like
Yeah,
boy
moving
play
on to the
pussy?
next subject.
Exactly.
So, I kind of
Pussy's
shared this
better though.
on your Discord about what Keefel said right now. Now it's the irony that when Keefel's using Twitter as a weapon to just destroy Cloudflare and Kiwi farms, and guess what I said? Remember, Twitter's not real life. Tweeting is not activism. Material change that benefits marginalized communities happens in the real world. Go outside. Good night.
Man, like I
Oh,
said,
well,
I can't believe
okay.
fucking Kiwi Farms is finally gone though. That's fucking great.
Oh, but here's the thing, guys. Remember when Tumblr actually freaking went under because they actually freaking started banning lollies, and then the Tumblr refugees went on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, shocker! The irony, the fucking irony. Those Twitter motherfuckers are always defending pedals like this, like
And
boss.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
and now freaking, and what would happen if some freaking other site actually starts becoming a new Kiwi Farms, and the Kiwi Farms refugees actually start infesting that?
Yeah.
And here you are tempting fate.
That's
You
true.
just went against your own freaking motto, because that's really bad.
Actually,
If that
I
was the
wasn't the one
case.
who made that. I wasn't the one who actually made Don't Tempt Fate. That was Mad Matt.
Oh,
Yes.
shouts out to
He's the
Madman,
one who
by the way.
coined the freaking phrase.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
really?
here's the
I did
thing.
not know that.
And
But
here's the thing, I'm just saying, Kiefel's kind of like basically tempted fate because they got Kiwi Farms taken down. And guess what? They got to move to a new platform.
Just like these Twitter refugees.
Yeah.
Had to win Moss Willie
and
on
what if they
Twitter.
Cloudfire that fucking website? Holy crap!
Excuse me, guys. Can I get another one? Like for me as a black person.
Yes.
And as a black person, let me take this subject. Fuck the Woman King. Fuck
Oh yeah.
live action Little Mermaid, and fuck
Yeah.
live action Pinocchio and their waste swamps and their female empowerment and defending these slave traders who sold my ancestors in the Atlantic slave trade. The
I will-
demonic kingdom, my ass.
I will
Yeah,
say
I
this, though.
agree.
Luckily,
say
my
this-
ancestors
Movie's
aren't
trash.
slaves, to be honest.
I will say this for the Pinocchio. I will say this. We should at least congratulate Pinocchio for not being the one that says we have the first blah blah character, aka the 100th fucking gay character, whatever.
Yeah,
Because
they're gonna do it.
it's
And-
kind of too late.
And
so-
besides, if they want to see anything on social media, the thing is they shouldn't go on real life to cause real life violence, whatever. But here's the thing: they keep using extreme labels like as racist, pedo, or whatever
Because-
terms. It's not gonna
because-
help.
because they hide behind it. They know if they got that code, that race code or homophobe code or whatever, they can use it whenever they so choose, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter if the movie is by all means shit because it's shit. They'll still sit there and say you only didn't like it because of blah blah. And it's like no, I didn't like it because it sucked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The most
The point-
wonderful time to actually celebrate a holiday. 49
point-
days until Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I get
That sounds
excited.
like it takes
I will be
forever.
cosplaying. Hey guys, you know I'm going to do something on Halloween? Me, I'm going to cosplay as an anime character. I don't know. I was surprised because
Like
I
etchy
can
anime
imagine out
character.
that if I would go going trick or treating or passing out to candy to everyone, it's the best to just wear an anime costume for a otaku.
Oh, Taylor, could you do an etchy anime character just to piss off the wokies?
Who?
An et-
Type it down and I will find out.
Mr. A, can you explain what I just said to Taylor?
Yeah, the reason why people are so freaking butthurt over etchy anime characters, and I actually ordered freaking Ladies versus Butlers Undressed, so still looking forward to when I get my hands on that and review that.
Oh yeah, I
Lady
got it.
versus
Yeah.
Butler.
Hey guys, you know what my picture is? Let me show you.
Hmm.
This
Oh,
is the
actually-
middle finger of this
Hmm.
character pointing out the Wookiees.
Wait a minute, you
Yeah.
draw that?
Oh,
Did you draw that?
that is so cool.
Mhm.
I like
Hey,
that.
Nice.
point.
Nice.
The reason
How
why
did you draw that?
the reason why the SJWs hate fan service is because they look like garbage bags with pronouns and pink hair.
And yeah, they
Meanwhile,
compare themselves as ugly because that's the thing.
For
They're
instance,
just jealous.
if you actually want an example, look no further than Christian.
yeah.
Oh, this fucking fat bitch
Nah.
for the 100th
Oh
time.
god, the
Yeah.
fat blob
was-
of a crazy ass dude who
Yeah,
suffers
that blob is jealous of other men because they can't get a
Just
boyfriend.
went
or
sweet
a
Alabama
girlfriend.
his own mother.
I just
Just
wanna
went
kick
for
your
Oh,
sweet
God.
Alabama his own mom.
Yeah.
In
Banging
fact,
his own
I also
mom.
like how Dionysus always actually tries to make that a freaking description of him. That was freaking hilarious.
The point is like if they say, oh, he want to, this is why I'm gonna say one thing for sure is if I were in his shoes, I wouldn't be carrying that stupid sign, like looking for a girlfriend. Jeez,
Dude, hold on, dude. If you're in his shoes, dude, that would be so rank because your nose would be burning. Cause just
Yeah.
imagine, just imagine that smell.
I'm not imagining that shit. I don't want to
Point is, I
imagine.
know. The point is, I want to try and fix Chris Chan in the way if I went back in time. That's a thing.
Okay, but like, what's funny is this.
What pissed me off most about this guy is that he sold his father's stuff. Something that's supposed to be a prized possession. He sold it for
stamp
more
collection.
toys. Huh?
He sold his stamp collection for
Mhm.
toys.
Yeah, and I'm like,
What-
listen,
what's
Christian,
funny-
I'll come to your house and burn all them fucking toys and then kill you.
What's funny is the fact that he okay, when he buys new shoes, he buys white shoes and he spray paints them yellow and blue because that's the color of Sonic shoe.
Oh God.
Step to the extreme, son.
Like seriously, he needs to stop making Sonic shoes and start making things original.
He needs to stop making Sonic shoe and get a job.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I
I
don't think he'll be able to work good at the workplace, to be honest.
Oh no. In all honesty, I had this conversation with a friend of mine.
The only thing I
years
could say
ago,
one thing for sure
and-
with Chris Chan. Let me continue. So the only thing I say for Chris Chan is if he can't work in any certain jobs, he'll be fine to be a Walmart greeter. That's all.
Oh no! But what would happen is if this fat disgusting man child was to work at any job, here's what would happen: three things. One, he would be creeping on the boyfriend-free girls.
That's
As
another
in
story.
as in the employees or the co-workers or even the customers. He would be creeping on them. The second thing is Chris Chan doesn't have work ethic. You know how when you work, you have a job, you do it, and then you go on break? Well, Chris Chan would do the job for 3 minutes or even 1 minute and demand to go on break and then do whatever he wants, do something else.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot.
yeah. So like, let's say he's stocking shelves, right? He would stock like the shelves how he wants it. Like he wants all the good food in the front, and now the disgusting food can go on the top shelf or whatever. It's like no, the beans go with the peas, and it's supposed to look like this.
Yeah.
And the last thing is Christian. doesn't know how to really work. Again, kind of going back to the second part here is he would want to do it his way on his terms and work when he wants to work. Meaning, he will go into work at 3 in the afternoon, work for 30 minutes, go back home and say, I would like my paycheck to be, $1,000.
Yeah, God, that's too much. All right, I get the point. Look, the point is with Christian. Here's the thing: what he should have done, he can't. The problem is he can't hold on his urges. So the best way for him is to get
Get
him
neutered.
chemically castrated like Michael Moore.
Here's the thing. Somebody brought this up, and again, this was a conversation I had with a friend of mine. Is would Christian still turn out the way he did, even if it wasn't for the internet? Now, I say it's a mixed bag because you gotta think. Christian did a lot of things by himself without the aid of social media, such as the sign looking for a boyfriend-free girl,
Yeah.
creeping out the children at the game place, also Megan Trouter, and like he did a lot of things by himself, like the whole Sonic Shoe crap. He made that by himself. And so other things, I think the Sweet Home Alabama thing is still debatable
Yeah.
because he is a fat, disgusting, lonely, virgin loser. So
Can't say he's a virgin anymore, but not in a good way.
We got freaking Geek
yeah.
back.
All right, let's
Sorry about
continue.
that.
So besides with Christian, like,
Yo, you freak.
What's
Hey,
up,
Geek
Geek Freak?
all right. So let's continue on say with
Christian.
Christian. Like, people need to stop using Christian as a way to go against people. Like, they need to stop using me to compare him because I'm not him. I'm just myself. You know.
That's just that, but I mean, I assume you have autism. Is that it?
Like, I don't have autism, but like I do have learning disability and I have problems with my speech. And secondly, I do have anxiety.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Also,
Wait-
I have
Wait a
autism.
minute. Wait a
I'm
minute.
an
Who has
autistic
anxiety?
person.
You, Shiny
I-
Evie?
Yeah, I do have anxiety.
Wait a minute. Dionysus?
No, I don't have
Okay.
anxiety.
I stutter. I've got anxiety and I've got autism.
So
Wait a minute. I'm the only normal person in here? God damn it. I feel so alone.
No,
Excuse
no,
you.
no, no.
I'm the closest normal if I am because the
I'm
thing is I
normal
have learning
too.
disability.
Oh, okay.
No, dude. Like, I don't have any, autism or any other stuff that everyone else has.
Well, look at it this way. Look at this way. I mean, at the very least, we're not wokies. I mean, that's as
Yeah.
normal as we can get, right?
Yeah. Geek Freak, I always thought you were a very normal looking dude. I didn't think you were a weirdo at all. I just think you're like, yeah. You know?
It's
I
all right.
don't-
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, and I also agree with you on your Dragon Ball multiverse stuff. I think Vegito is
Yeah.
overrated. Gogeta is the better fusion. Always will be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
afterward.
agree.
Oh, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will kick Vegito Blue's ass. Just want to put that out there
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Alright.
Geek Freak. I know you like Dragon Ball Super, but I had to say it.
Well,
Alright.
technically, I'm like half and half. I mean, I want it to be
Well,
good,
Dragon Ball
good.
Super is something. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, I mean, the thing is, I'm on the fence with it. I mean, like again, I want it to do well, but at the same time, I can see the problems there. I can see that they're trying to, make it as babyfied as possible. They're trying to make it all nice, and as much as GT has its problems, I mean, GT feels more, more grown up than Super. I mean, so yeah, I completely get what you're talking about. So yeah.
I think the main problem with GT is that they didn't give enough fan service, and the first half was a little bit slow. It wasn't that the writing was bad. The writing was good, but it was slow. It
Yeah,
was very slow.
Everybody can agree that. I mean, I even heard that they got rid of like the first 13 or something episodes,
Okay.
so they could get
Yep.
to the baby stuff.
Yeah, man. It's wow. Yeah.
So, and besides, so let's get back to the Christian situation. How they do that. And
Yeah,
the
sorry about
problem
that.
is, it's like these people trying to call us locals. They don't look for real locals. That's the problem.
Because they are the locals.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is look in the mirror and it's like, ta-da.
It's like
Oh, man.
seriously, like Phil thinks I'm a local. I'm not a local. I'm like she's being a local herself because the point is, if I look like a local, am I doing
Ooh.
things like what these other
That's
people
pretty
do?
cool.
That'll
No.
fit your body pretty well.
That
Oh
fits
yeah,
well.
I could probably would use that on Halloween. I don't know because I'll find out. It's pretty sexy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that does look really good. But you know,
And the,
I
all I
cannot
gotta
wait
say
for
is
Halloween.
basically, as long as you're actually comfortable wearing something like that, then by all means, do it.
yeah, just do it.
Halloween is my
Okay,
favorite
yeah,
holiday.
you agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not for
But
children, or I'll
to-
probably find another anime clothing.
even though for Halloween, I'm gonna go back as an inkling, to be honest.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind
like
of it kind of
woke
sucks that
Lambo said.
that the Splatoon community is actually so full of like kitty diddlers.
Yeah.
Oh
No, it's
man.
also
It's
Smash
because they just here's the
community.
thing is like I post a lot of Splatoon lewds, like not like 18 plus, like close to it, but like it's like safe ones. But what happened is they say, oh, they're gonna get banned terms of service, and I got banned for it. And you know
Oh, what?
how and because I'm posting, posting squid lolies, to be honest.
Yeah,
Speaking
that's the thing because basically, that's how I got freaking knocked off of freaking Discord.
Oh,
Can
speaking
you get your Discord account back?
No, I actually freaking had to make another one.
Fuck. Fuck you, Discord.
I
Oh,
mean, I
speaking
went
of-
through a similar
Yeah,
thing. Well,
fuck.
not the whole posting hentai thing, but more like it was a glitch, so I had to make another Discord account.
So you got reported, or they just took you down because you was posting hentai?
Basically, someone
was
actually
just a
reported
glitch.
me, and then they actually banned my happy ass.
So they
Yeah.
reported it was probably one of those other jack bitch ass asses from the other Discord.
Or it might be from
trust
Twitter.
me,
Actually,
it was
what happened was someone actually freaking wanted, my friend Ludliker to actually ban me off of their Discord server, but then they actually went to the higher ups and got both me and Ludliker both yeeted off of Discord.
This is why, and even though here's the
Sucks.
other thing, these type of people, they just threaten people violence and all this stuff. They shouldn't go too far over something that small.
Yeah,
I mean,
but they get
seriously,
mad at
we're
people
not
like me
actually
for
freaking-
returning a favor. It's so fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah, and the point is,
And
you're
we're
thinking
going
we're
to
we're the
retards.
violent ones, they're the violent ones who threatening, and they think I'm threatening people. I'm not threatening nobody.
Exactly.
Also, one thing I
We're
want to
harming
say too.
anyone. We're just actually trying to, freaking, create something special. That's why we
One thing-
usually do these live streams, because basically this is like our little space for us to actually just, express ourselves.
And one thing I
And
also want to
just
talk
the
about
thing.
too, by the way, when it comes to the Splatoon thing, I still these losers, these lunatics, are still crying about how Shiver is a woman and not a fucking non-binary character because they were like, "Ooh, Shiver is non-binary, just like me." Like, no. Shiver is not non-binary, and you are a disgusting, morbidly obese neckbeard with no
Yeah, I know.
personality.
Like seriously, I keep reporting these idiots calling Shiver non-binary on Splatoon 3 a lot, cause like seriously, like Shiver's my waifu, to be honest.
And one thing is just like with the whole Bridget thing. These neckbeards will sit there and say, "Oh, Bridget's just like me." No. Bridget's cute, adorable, precious, and does things with her life, but does things with his life. Meanwhile, you are just a morbidly obese neckbeard garbage bag with pronouns. You are nothing alike.
And the point is, they need to stop taking things from people's work, saying, "Oh, make it as them. Oh, they're binary or stuff." They need to shut the freak up, and they don't know about marine biology as well. Like if octopus have both genders, squids have both genders.
Yeah, in fact, guys, like I said, I will keep mentioning this until I actually hit it. If I can get to 399, I will do this challenge on a live stream.
The one chip challenge.
You're trying to torture
Yep.
yourself. Anyway.
Yeah,
listen,
speak about.
Are you sure you really want to do this? Like, will it hurt?
Yeah, it's fucking spicy Shadow. Come on.
Yeah,
I mean, so basically, I've actually handled freaking Carolina Reaper a few times. In fact, I'm actually a sucker for spicy food, but I'm gonna try this because it's actually a mix of Carolina Reaper with Trinidad Scorpion. Two of the
my God.
spiciest peppers in the world.
Oh my fucking God.
Also,
Man.
speaking
Well,
about the
If you
sexuality
ever do
thing,
get there, Mr. I'm just
the
gonna say
point-
good luck.
And the point
Good
is,
luck.
like this
You're gonna
sexual.
Drank a lot of water.
Okay,
Guys,
let-
time. One at a time.
Let her
can I
speak.
take mine first? Pink. Well, speaking about this sexuality thing, do you know that asexual is a sexuality? And actuality is not even that sexuality. Look, asexual is a biological research. Hell, there's asexual mammals like the platypus. You know, it doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
a sexuality. It doesn't mean you don't even have sex or don't even have a sperm or egg. You can reproduce yourself. I don't think it's
Yeah.
not sexuality.
Yeah.
And
It'd be
the
kind of
point
funny.
is-
It'll be kind of funny if Bridget was a real person and he met Dionysus, and Dionysus just saw this person like, oh my God, he's so cute and adorable and precious. And then the guy turns around and was like, oh, you look kind of nice. You want to go on a date? His voice is all deep. He turns around, he has like abs and shit.
I mean, I'm
Oh
into
my God.
guys, so
These people need to stop claiming characters they're not theirs as their own because they're thinking, oh, like they say, oh, they're non-binary, they're trans, all of this stuff. They need to make their own character, to be honest.
because
Yeah.
these mouth
That's what I keep
breathers,
saying time and time again.
Be
I mean,
original.
because
You
these
know, I
mouth
roast
breathers,
Ragnar for being unoriginal. That
Because
character
he's-
from BlazBlue.
because these mouth breathers look at any character and be like, it's just like me, guys. It's like, no.
No.
Again, cute, adorable character with personality. Meanwhile, you are a fat, disgusting garbage bag with pronouns and a shit ton of mental disorders.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mental disordered people who can't even understand a thing about fiction and reality, and yet they're the ones who've been watching so much porn. And on top of that, if they're and we got people, those who are afraid of con creeps on there, they need to stop watching so much horror movies as well. And if they have a fear of creeps, they shouldn't be going to cons at all.
Yeah, like okay, with the porn thing, you got people need to stop watching too much porn. There's nothing wrong with watching porn, because people always want to say ban porn. It's not the porn; it's the person looking at it. It's
Yeah,
always been the person looking at it because they can't control their shit. You can't just ban a medium simply because someone
It's
else
true.
can't control their fucking urges.
Also, one thing I want to throw out there too is this fucking hilarious how these dumbasses will sit there and say, the whole femboy thing is just a porn thing, it's an addiction, it's a fetish. No, it's more than just that, you smooth brain mouth breather. It's an actual interest. But again, they don't care because it doesn't go, it goes against their
their narrative.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Exactly.
it does.
And basically, this is actually, causing so much stress on Dawn, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, this just aggravates the hell out of Dawn. And I feel bad for her.
Yeah. And the point is like one thing for sure. If these fake female fans say, oh, they hate creeps a lot. Why they go to the cons in the first place if they hate creeps?
Not just that, but I guarantee you it is all lies. They just want to be the victim. Because one thing you have to
Yeah,
remember,
what's up?
these people, they have to be the victim no matter what. Because they can't be anything other than that. They know that if they are the victim, they can have whatever they want and do whatever they want.
And here's the other thing. I could say these type of people, these type of women who are being fake fans of anime, whatever, they just basically watch so much porn and so much horror, and they end up having these, horror fantasies and these lewd fantasies about these guys they don't like.
Yeah, and I can get about horror fantasies. If you want to think about torturing someone you dislike, yeah. I mean, like if that person's a dick, I can get that, especially when you have problems like that. But
Yeah.
the porn thing, when you think about, I'm gonna tie him up and I'm gonna, how low tier God does it on his streams, where he was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna tie you up, I'm gonna get rocks to cut off your shirt, and he's gonna give you the Kodak black eyes, and he's gonna do stuff like, oh my fucking gosh, that is so weird, man.
Like seriously, the problem is whose fault to get access to the internet? It's their parents.
By the way, right now I'm on Pixar because I was wanting to.
I'm on Pixif too.
Oh, cool.
And not
Well,
just only
what
not
I
just
was
only
gonna
the
say was,
parents' fault going on the internet.
I'm looking at a Bridget, picture right now, and there's this clown, because of course there is, who's like, actually, it's she. It's like, shut the fuck up. This isn't your place.
Dang it.
Go away.
Nap disappeared. I was gonna freaking. Okay. What's your pick, Sif Dionysus?
Well, to be fair, I didn't really. I kind
Oh,
of
okay. Never mind then.
All right, guys. Let's continue about the situation. Well, if if they had these like the problem is not the parents' fault for accessing the internet. It's the parents also fault for their rude behavior from when they're acting like when they're in the 90s or early 2000s when they're going against certain stuff we like. Like you see what happened with Cartoon Network and all this stuff.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah,
Aquaman
basically,
mob.
I kind of find it, a little freaking uncalled for that they actually canceled freaking the original Teen Titans.
I want to drop kick them for that shit to this day.
Mhm.
And the reason
Yeah,
why
too bad
they
coming
screwed
back.
over Toonami is because some stupid kid who copycat Gara, for example.
Yeah,
he
but I
died.
don't think Teen Titans, the original
The
series, is ever
Sandboy.
going to come back.
I remember the incident years ago.
Oh my
It's
god.
it's sad. Anyway.
Also,
Yeah,
shut up.
in fact, I know
wait,
it's
that's so
sad,
messed
but
up.
here's the thing. Where were the parents in all of that?
Wait, hold on, wait,
They
hold on, wait a
could-
second. I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop. I mean, wait a second. Who died? What?
Wait, hold on. What's going on?
Basically, some 10-year-old boy actually in Seattle, Washington, actually was playing in a sandbox, pretended to be Gaara from Naruto, and then he actually suffocated himself, covering himself in sand.
Okay, first of all, two things. I heard of that story way back when MySpace was relevant, and I haven't heard of it since. I thought it was just a little rumor has it. Secondly, how the fuck do you suffocate in sand? Like, as soon as that sand touches your nose, you'll be like...
Yeah.
You're buried, didn't you?
Yeah, like, what... I think there's some context that are, missing there.
I don't know, man. I think there's some ulterior motives because of that.
Because, like,
See,
one
Okay.
doesn't just, suffocate and bury themselves in sand and choke.
Wait a minute. I want to say something, guys, because they always
Before
talk
that,
about.
let Mr. Anime
Whoa,
speak.
guys. Whoa, let Arcana talk. Go ahead, Arcana.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold on. There's someone echoing.
I think that's just Geek Freak.
Oh, hold on, one sec. I'll mute. Just give me a sec.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So people
It's
do
still
this
happening.
thing where they say someone commits suicide. They freaking always want to say that when someone dies, they always want to say someone commits suicide. And at the end of the day, I know for a fact that there's something that happened. Okay, remember what happened when Etika committed suicide?
Yeah, we remember.
Okay,
Yeah, I do remember.
so
There's
I
lots
feel
of
like
videos
okay,
about it.
hold on. Remember when he was on the dark web at one point? After that, he started acting really fucking weird. You noticed that?
No, I never really watched, to be honest.
Okay, I saw Etika and I noticed something. He was on the dark web before, and then after a while, he started acting really weird. I don't know if he was doing these types of things before or after, but I felt like he was doing it after. And I felt like he saw something on the dark web he wasn't supposed to see, and someone may have been threatening to kill him, and he knew he was gonna get killed.
Okay,
But
hold on. Let me say my piece. Okay, let me say my piece. With the whole dark web thing, I watched this guy by the name of some ordinary gamer.
I know who exactly you're talking about.
Mordahar?
Yeah, Mordahar.
Yeah.
Mordecai.
No, he's not a Blue Jay, so. Well, anywho. Now the thing is, when it comes to Mudokar, I was about to say Mordecai too. Thank you, Arcane.
Sorry.
But anyway, Frodo. So he looks through the dark web and it was fake. Now, sure, maybe he was just looking at, a fake dark web or something. I mean, who knows? Who's ready to say? But maybe there is like a legit horrifying. Because I do know there's that one story where someone was playing a game I don't know the exact name, but I recall them going on the dark web, getting a
Nice luck
game,
there, Nap.
and it involves
Nice.
seeing some
Oh, what's it say?
satanic messages
Oh,
with
I get what it's called.
CP. Austria is like an Australian child who got McDonald's fat paid.
Of course. Does that say it? Is it you talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, does my mic sound better?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Ah.
continue.
Okay.
So, what are you saying about with
Okay.
Etika Arcana?
So pretty much, I felt like when he went on a dark web, I felt like someone actually freaking snuffed him out.
Whoa.
I mean, that's
You
the
know.
thing, though. I don't know if I.
But
really
he could have
had-
killed himself. That's just my theory. Hey, apathetic Black Queen, is that you echoing?
You hear something?
Yeah, every time I talk, I hear something faint in the background.
I mean, I also hear it too.
Same.
I mean, it's probably. Oh wait, hold on. I know who it is. It's freaking Mr. A. Apparently his parents or whatever is watching TV in the other room, and they apparently love listening to the TV on full
I don't
volume.
like the outcome of this.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Bubba.
I'm back.
Oh man, fuck! I haven't seen
Well,
that
yo,
so
yo,
long.
Bubba.
Oh man.
Bubba
Yeah,
boy.
I went,
Hey, it's brother.
yeah. I went
Hey, guys.
through six weeks of hell, and I'm just kind of
Wait.
coming out of it now.
Thank
Nice
God.
seeing y'all.
Sound like what button?
It's so freaking. I'm glad to see you.
One thing I
Glad
do
to
want
see
to
y'all
say
too.
though, but one thing I do
Oh
want to say
God,
though,
Lego actually brings up a good point.
one thing I do want to say though, to kind of
I love the mobile version of this app.
bounce up with Arcane for a moment here. Like, I mean, in a way, I can see where you're coming from, but at the same time, though, like, how come it happened to Etika and not to Mordecai?
Mudahar. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's like, damn it, yes, Mudahar. Damn it, yes.
Let me say in technological terms. Well, Mudahar, he might use Linux and Etika might use Windows. That's the issue going on with Windows. There has like some security flaws that people can hack through it.
Yeah.
And
so I
we
think
also
that's
have
what it is.
Cerno.
Hi, sorry,
Oh
I'm so late.
man.
It's okay, guys.
Oh.
Besides,
Because if you look through
Now,
Mudahar's
all we
lectures
need is
about
Matt and freaking Didi.
So let's continue.
basically we can only allow 10 people on, so
Nap disappeared again. Yeah.
So let's continue what I'm saying, right?
Wait, why only 10?
For me, I had to get out a little bit. If Dee want to come in, well, it's fine. I don't have nothing else to do, so.
all right. Well, appreciate it.
Oh,
Well,
Dee, I didn't know you get in. Okay.
Oh man.
I've never been surprised. Hey, Dee.
Hey.
Sorry, I missed. My phone didn't alert me about the link, and I got Splatoon 3 today.
Yay, hi, Dee.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! One or more players disconnected shortly after the battle began. Disconnected players will be assigned a loss, but those who stay connected, it won't count. Yes, but it would be nice if you still gave me the XP since I did stay in.
Yeah, and it's kind of ridiculous how things are these days because, God forbid, we're actually just trying to live out our daily lives, but, we're actually dealing with a constant influx of losers trying to actually, dictate what we can and can't say.
Yeah.
I keep saying, why do we keep taking the high road?
Yeah, and the other thing is, and they keep saying, oh, like Shiny needs to take the consequences. No, I don't deserve the consequence. Their so-called consequences because their stupid cancel culture is trying to do is basically.
Hey, Shiny EV cosplayer. There's something I need. I gotta tell you. So, someone tried to view bot the fuck out of Alice's stream.
Really?
Yeah. There's some. I guess Alice must have some really well-funded enemies because apparently they were trying to frame her for view botting. So what they did is I guess they had some kind of they must have like some kind of server constantly requesting the page to her channel or something that would just artificially inflating the
somebody
view count.
Which Alice?
Alice the rabbit.
Okay, all right, I'm going.
Isn't that the VTuber that every time someone tries to make her look bad, they end up having it backfire?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is now they're starting to use script kiddie tactics to try to get at her, which that's a new low.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it because the person who got Alice's previous Twitter account canceled was in line with Keffels. I'm thinking that they're doing the same group that's doing the whole DDoS on Kiwi Farms, all the script kiddie illegal hacking shit.
It might be
also
to do
doing
with
this
Keffels and his friends. Or her friends, could say.
I think that there might be, because who else would be well funded and well backed to do that kind of script kiddie stuff?
Seriously, what the fuck is script kiddie?
People who it's another term for hacker.
Yeah.
Well, why not say hacker? That's confusing.
Well,
as fuck.
because okay, if I'm understanding this correctly, they're taking her VTube avatar and they're
what they're
talking
doing,
through it, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, what they're doing. No, you misunderstood. What they're doing is someone has a server farm somewhere that just keeps requesting Alice, like kind of like how when you browse a page, basically they have, let's just say, just basically a server that has like tons, like 20, like they have like 26,000. So basically 26,000 Chrome tabs.
Yeah.
Oh god. Basically,
that
Lego
kind of
actually.
Like when you get the hyperbot attacks where they just keep multiplying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
Anyway,
much.
hey Dio, why don't you actually try reading what Langbo said?
Alright. Ora.
Oh my god. Okay, let's continue. So let's continue with Alice right now because we want to discuss about this.
Okay,
Yeah, but I mean,
basically, like I said about Alice, I actually have like nothing but a healthy respect for her and all that she's done. Okay, she's a very successful VTuber. Basically, they can't stand a small character like Alice, of course. Being a small tuber like Kyoto, for instance, another short stack character.
Well, Kyoto was until she changed models.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And basically, people just can't, freaking let, someone have their own successes.
Yes. That's like,
people just
can't
leave
like these
people
people
alone.
who don't want my success. That's the problem because they just want me to go drag me down to the lower ranks, which I don't want to do that, and I don't deserve to be lower ranked, to be honest.
I just
bitch. Sorry.
But what I was gonna say is, I really hope that Trovo finds IP addresses of whatever server is doing this, because it has to be with the 26,000 tabs. It has to be a server. It can't be just a normal desktop PC.
And
so it has to be either a server or something similar to a DDoS, except it's just a bunch of people opening Chrome tabs. Which if they would have to have at least like some super powered gaming PC to open like 26,000 tabs. So that's why I think it's like a server farm.
And
so if they can find which server farm all this is coming from, they can contact that hosting provider and shut them down.
And the only thing is, I couldn't able to stream through Trovo for the past weekend because it only works on my D Live and it works on my YouTube, but it's not.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
It's not streaming on my Trovo. I don't know why. It might be related to Alice's same problem as well.
I don't know. What Alice had was basically her view count going like absurdly high, and she knew like there was no way that there were 26,000 people watching.
Yeah.
There's just no way. So there was someone,
Mr. A, are you okay?
Yeah, I just actually moved. I think I just pulled a muscle in my back.
Oh,
yeah. I just hope it has nothing to do with a lot of the other drama going around. Because if they're trying to rope her into the whole Keffel thing, I hope they're not trying to do that.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that. And
she doesn't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, for me, I don't know anything to do with Keffel. I know the whole story.
Nice shot there, Dee. Love it. Basically, I'm glad you actually got freaking Because right now I'm actually currently playing Guilty Gear right now.
Yeah, I still need to get my hands on Splatoon 3 and a year subscription to Nintendo Online.
So it's gonna be basically at least $85 if you're gonna, in total, since you had to pay the $5 tax.
But I'll save it for my birthday coming this October.
I mean,
nice.
To be honest, I'm always happy when I can snipe someone, but this is very big for me because this is the first time I've ever gotten a snipe on the 1 second mark.
Wait a minute, how much are Joy-Cons?
Wow.
Oh, don't tell me Joy-Con drift. Oh no.
Yeah, I have Joy-Con drift. Unfortunately.
But anyways,
I kind of hate this fucking rule they have where, oh, you got to be level 4 if you want to get a new outfit for your Splatoon character. Bitch, what if I was busy today and didn't have time to play?
Yeah.
It's not your way.
But seriously though, how much are Joy-Cons again?
I can tell you, I have a Nintendo.
It depends. Yeah, it depends. If if you're getting new versus used, if you're buying actual Nintendo brand, okay, the Joy-Cons are only actual Nintendo brand, but there are alternatives to to the Joy-Cons and stuff. You can get the they only work when it basically makes it work like a Switch Lite, but it's from the Hori brand. You can buy them at the Target for like $50, and they fit like an Xbox controller on either side of your Switch.
Yeah.
Okay. On second thought, I want to get a Pro controller instead. I don't want to get Joy-Con drift again.
Well, I have I have a Pro controller and
I have this weird wired one.
8-bit do.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was wondering, what'd be funny is if, in order to play DS games, if they like had to have like an accessory that was either a second display, or they had to have you like where the top screen would be your television, and you'd hold it in your hand while plugged in. It'd be like the bottom screen.
Nice. Cool.
Oh,
that'd be a nightmare.
That's why I play Splatoon 2, 3 on that.
Cool.
So I just entered the shoe store to get some better shoes for my character. And I remember watching a couple people do some gameplay, and they kept giving me Mr. Coco, which is basically this very muscular-looking crab creature, a voice like Mike Tyson. And I'm like, oh, haha, because he looks kind of like Mike Tyson. No, he has a voice similar to Mike Tyson, because his sound effect sounds like... And I'm like, oh shit, I thought they were just joking around. He really is Mike Tyson as a fish creature.
Yeah. Also, Dee Dee, can I have a question for Dee Dee?
Yeah.
Do you know about Woman Cane? Do you realize about the true history about, these kinds of people want to make masculine black women empowerment when Highwork just a denial about the slave trade within the demonic kingdom and mostly at black countries and mostly at black demonic kingdom had a slave trade involvement with a white man. The most hilarious thing, even these female Amazons, the black female Amazons, were sex slaves, were being brainwashed by their king.
Well, I've given up trying to talk logic into fucking people because, I found a story where there were actually white slaves to African lords and stuff, but apparently we're just going to ignore that because then it pokes holes in the whole only black people have been oppressed at some point in history.
Yeah, I'm sick of that.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that one. Even slavery is involved in part of the African traditions back then. Shocker. Even they're the only ones who did slavery trades.
I mean, I pointed out to people, how long did it take before they finally decided to do a movie about Harriet Tubman, one of the most well-known women in Black history? And this is one of the most well-known people in Black history. I want a movie about this woman who was mulatto, but she pretended to be a white man with a broken arm to have a reason to hide her chest. so that she and her husband could escape slavery by going up north. And this woman was scared the whole time because of the fact that at any point someone could be like, hey, wait a minute, you're not a man, you got boobs.
One of the things you also know,
I
by the way,
want a movie about that woman.
one
Because,
thing you
holy
also
shit,
know, by the way,
you can't tell me that is not a great example of woman empowerment. A woman who's willing to pretend to be a man if it means she gets her butt away from slavery.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of that, do you heard that John Art, they claim that she's not binary crap? Like, really. Like, John Art just cross-dressed as a man because back in medieval times, females were being persecuted, witch hunted, and being molested by villagers, and that's the reason they cross-dressed to survive.
I mean, she got burned at the stake despite the fact she said she was getting messages from God.
I think there's history behind women hating men. I think that's some reason. There's a lot of history behind that. I think it starts from ancient Greece, where the Greece, the people of Greece, the men used to beat their women so bad that they got so scared that they freaking fled to the island of Lesbos, or the Greek men actually kicked them off to the island of Lesbos. They usually have
death guy.
So
they usually just kill. Not kill. They usually kick them off after they're done mating with them to create the child. And pretty much in Greece, the men would actually. I'm not even gonna get to that part.
Wait, the island of what?
Lesbos.
Yeah.
Short for lesbian.
Yes, that's where the word lesbian comes from. I know it's shocking.
It's not shocking.
Damn. Greek. Well, I mean, it's Greek history. What do you expect? I mean,
It's probably Asian
compared to back then. I mean, that's just a
And-
long
and-
time
and
ago.
a lot of people prefer Greek history over Asian or Japanese history. I'm like, why? Greek people used to do some of the worst shit, and they are responsible for a lot of the stuff that's happening today.
I mean, that's why the organization NAMBLA exists, because they used what they saw in Greek mythology and stuff, which was grown men with young boys.
That's what I was trying to avoid, but yeah, that's what they used to do, and they believed it so much. They actually thought that's where the term alpha and beta comes from. Where they say that.
Yeah, because it's Greek alphabet.
Yeah, so pretty much, and they said the boy is the beta until he grows the beard, and the man is the alpha because he has the beard. He's the more masculine person in the relationship, while the boy is more effeminate. So when people call themselves alpha or beta, know what you're talking about, because you're using words with gay connotations behind it. No offense.
Yeah. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, we had. I think over time the meanings of things change, but damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, what would a gamma? What would a gamma
they
male
haven't. They haven't changed that much. That's why the left loves using it against us, is because it hasn't changed.
Wouldn't that mean?
Of course.
Wouldn't that mean? Okay, wouldn't that mean an omega male would be the bottom of the bottom, since that's the last letter in the Greek alphabet?
Yeah, that'll be all of the. That's what you call the binaries and the crazy fucking.
meant to be challenge.
Yeah,
they're
pretty
the
much.
omega males because they're the bottom of the.
Also,
Oh
another thing,
god.
guys, basically, oh god, I can actually just say this. Basically,
At least
you
you
know,
know Omicron males.
Oh yeah, I think I scared someone because I told y'all about Omnia and how I'm not gonna give her the thing of respecting her being non-binary because she stole her ex's cat.
And there's no such
You
thing
don't
as
get
non-binary.
respect from me when you don't get respect from me when you steal someone's cat. I don't give it. But when I said that she needs to give the cat back to her ex because it's not her cat, I was told, Omnia's non-binary, and I basically chewed into this person saying, I don't give respect to those who steal people's animals. When she gives the cat back, then I'll call her they, them. Until then, she can suck my clit, and I never got a comment back.
And I bet is that how you got banned on Twitter?
I don't get a comment back from this one dude.
basically, I'm just sick and tired of the
It's taking a
freaking
long time.
transgender, non-binary BS because God forbid, you know.
Well, what it really is it's these dumbass activists that I'm just gonna come out and say it. It's people like Keffels.
They
Ugh,
want
God, I
to-
hate her.
They want to feel special, and you can't be a straight white individual, especially a male, because it's seen as the equivalent of Hitler. So you have to make up all these little pronouns and genders, so you can put on your little shirt and say, "I am special."
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. These people are freaking moving the goalposts.
Yeah,
They just
they're just
gotta-
moving the
pissed about
goalposts.
what they did to Gina Carano. Oh, heaven forbid she doesn't put I am a she, her. It's like, she's basically like, if you can't tell by my name and how I dress what gender I am, you're a fucking idiot.
I mean, that's what these people are, because they are all fucking idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right. Well, have a good one.
Oh,
And it's because of the policies that cater to these people on Twitter. That's why I don't use Twitter for anything serious.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I use Twitter for just playing around and stuff like that.
me too.
That's why I use other websites for any serious discussion, because any serious
Yeah.
discussion on Twitter would get me banned.
It's true.
Well-
This is why I don't post anything too serious. I just like say things in my own opinion. Like I'm not like leaning right or left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Also,
if you're-
Rainbow actually brings up a good point. He says, "Old Greece actually loves homosexuality." The sex.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to respect old Greece when you find out things like Nambla came from their beliefs.
That's the thing is that the old Greeks back then, they didn't know squat about what we do now about things like that, because they didn't really believe in science back then. They just,
I mean, to be fair,
and also
the whole issue with the ancient people not knowing science, we can't really sit there, point at them and say you're stupid, because they didn't have the tools back then to really be like, oh yes, this is quantum physics. This is how
right. Well, I'm saying more of like, and I'm wondering if it might be because people died really, really young, so it's like they were like, hey, if we can't really wait, too long to have fun, because otherwise we'll just have fun for a little bit and then freaking die, because people died young back then.
Are you sure Are you sure ancient Greece was before those events of people dying back then, or after?
No, I'm saying back then they didn't have the kind of medical care we have today to keep people alive for 70, 80 years, or in the case of Queen Elizabeth, 96.
Yeah, well, some people live to 120, but some people aren't as fortunate.
But one thing I want to say though is the fact that at least the Greeks have given us, philosophy, the numerical system and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can take a look at it and recognize that they did some backwards stuff back then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, we can realize what they did right and what they did wrong.
Yep.
Okay.
But
to
again,
bring up a
you
good
can't
point,
really, point at this and say these people are stupid or whatever.
Okay, you know how all these freaking antis are always saying, "Oh, the anime community should actually take responsibility for Shadman or Christian or even
No.
Satomi
We have already disavowed those people. In fact, we make fun of them on the daily.
Hold on. Can I say something? Okay, hold on. Why should we disavow these sort of people? I mean, the thing is, I mean, if someone was to screw up in our group, if someone was to screw up in our group, right? I mean, it's obvious that they're not going to be part of our community, because they screwed up, so we should disavow them right away.
We kind of already kicked out Chad Base. We kicked him out for the most part. There's a few orbiters around him that haven't done so, but for the most part, I think everyone has basically kicked him out.
One thing I would also throw out there too, which is absolutely hilarious, is the fact that they sit there and say, "Hey, need to get rid of these people," blah blah blah. How come you're the same people
It's like,
who are
we
you need
can't-
to respect Christians is thrown as first of all, Christian is not trans. It was someone saying, "Hey, Christian, get in touch with your inner feminist, and Chris Chan's like, maybe I can get some poontang if I was a woman. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with Chris Chan being trans. It has everything to do with him wanting to get some poon.
But what I was gonna say is that the thing is people expect us to okay, so they tell us that, well, kick him out of your community then. Well,
we did.
Yeah, we did. The thing is okay, it's like, what are we supposed? It's like we have no control over what someone puts in their Twitter bio. It's like we don't have any control over that. It's like,
are we supposed to fucking kill him? Well,
no. The thing here's the thing, is that on the sites that we control, like certain sites on the Fediverse and stuff like that, we can kick them out. The problem is on Twitter we can't we as the anime community can't ban someone from Twitter. That's Twitter's job, which they seem to do selectively, but you know what I mean.
And not just that, but I'm going to assume some of these people who are saying, you should ban Shadman and stuff like that. Okay, cool, furries. Let's say you're a furry,
Then report them to Twitter then.
Hold
It's
on.
like don't come to us, go to Twitter, because that's what you because a lot of the problem is that we don't control the platforms that they're on.
What they say was like they want to sit there and say, we need to get rid of Shadman and stuff like that, and most of the people are furries, so it's like, okay, furries, when are you going to get rid of Growly? If you don't know Growly, let's just say he enjoyed a certain movie and leave it at that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that sounds a bit sus.
So
that
anyways,
sounds a big sus.
Seriously, is Growly the green dragon? Because
No. Growly, and I hate saying this because I'm a fan of Pokemon. Growly's fursuit is basically Growlithe.
Oh, well, there was this Twitch streamer that I followed for a little while who had a green dragon, scaly persona, whatever you want to call it, and I stopped following him because he basically had a thing where if you joined his Discord, not only did you have to pay in order to use the Discord, but you weren't allowed to start making your own content if you wanted to be a YouTuber or something, because he didn't want the competition, and you weren't allowed to play games with other people in the Discord server without him being there.
That's kind of like a little bitch.
But, yeah, it definitely sounds like a little bitch. And also another thing, that's like us actually trying to give freaking Jeffrey Dahmer. That's like the LGBT community actually giving Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy a freaking pass for the crimes they committed.
Dude, they should get fucking chopped up. They should never get a pass for anything they do.
Dude, that would be like, imagine if I getting these black criminals a pass because they're black. Because, does that make no sense?
Hold on,
Alright,
guys.
So you were
Go
saying
ahead,
so we disavow shade base because of the lowly situation, right?
Well, it's because one time he drew, because I think it was like something about Keemstar's daughter or something.
Yeah. Okay. So I know the story. I know the story. So the story with Shadman.
Whoa! One at a time.
Okay, we're not gonna go to to detail. We're just gonna start list down.
Well, all I was going to say was with Shadman's whole Lodi thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with drawing lodies, but the way he crossed the line was he based his drawings on real-life children.
Alright.
And that's kind of like, okay, that's not okay.
Yeah, and the point is like, if people want to disavow shade base, how about the autism community can disavow Chris Chan?
We did.
They already did. Yeah. Like there's several videos I've seen where an autistic person like, hey, listen, this person's not with us. We don't, this isn't us. He is his own thing.
Yeah.
I think that should be obvious because no one talks to him. No one wants him around or anything. Essentially his only purpose right now is just being a lolcow.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I disavow Chris Chan because I have no purpose with him and I have nothing to do with him. I'm not him anyways. I'm myself. He's his own self.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's the
And he
problem.
should
Is
be his
just,
own self because he's the only person that does the stupid shit that he does.
Like, he is his own disgusting man-child self, and all you gotta do is just point and F him. He has no other purpose.
Okay, listen. Bleeding Shadow wanted to say something. Bleeding Shadow wanted to say something. Cerno, you can go next.
Let's Cerno talk.
no, Bleeding Shadow. What did you want to say?
Okay. So, do you think I'll ever reach to 100 subscribers? Because I'm only at 81.
Yeah, you gotta keep
Oh
that.
no, you're close. You're close.
It will take. Look, it takes time to build a channel.
Yeah, like my
Yeah,
DVC
exactly. You just
Yeah,
gotta
the
actually
reason
keep
why I
grinding,
wanted to
dude.
ask
Just keep
is
grinding.
because
Like, eventually, I'll try hitting 400. Eventually, come
The
hell or
reason
high
why
water,
I-
I will hit 400 and then 500. It's all just a matter of baby steps. You gotta apply yourself out there. Make sure people are actually knowing who you are.
Yeah,
Well, it's
exactly.
just
Like my old channel. Anyway.
I kind of want to be. Well, I already am an animation review channel, but I kind of want to be the best of them all.
Like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test.
But
Train them as my cause.
That's a
But my
nice
goal
drawing.
here for my YouTube
Yeah.
channel is
Do
to
you
be
like
at
it?
least recognized
Yes.
as one
Anyone
of
else
the.
in the chat? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. It's nice. It's really
Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
guys,
just traced it a bit. Well,
my,
I'm not a very good drawer, but I had to train. But
oh come on, guys! But my
Hey,
goal
you're
here for
doing
my
pretty good
YouTube
there,
Whoa, whoa,
Taylor.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa! Bleeding Shadow
beautiful.
wants to say something.
my goal for my YouTube channel is to become one of the most one of the best animated YouTubers and rank across like Saber Spark, Mr. Enter, Alpha J, etc.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna take time, dude. But you gotta
Yeah, it
actually,
is.
apply yourself.
Yeah, Rome was not built in a day.
Exactly.
So
You see, you just got. It's like once you plant a seed, you gotta make sure that it's actually properly watered, and then eventually you gotta give it time and proper sunlight for it to grow into a plant.
And also, that reminds me, I need to water my fucking cactus. Shit.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, Zine from Tuca and Birdie. You overwater your cactus and saying, "Is this enough?"
yeah. Okay,
Oh
Cerno, you want to say
God!
something?
Basically, it's such a shame that Tuca and Birdie got canceled after one
Also-
season.
That was on Netflix.
Netflix.
It got picked up by Adult Swim after.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Now, what's a real shame is freaking what you call it? Glitch Checks. Glitch Checks was a good ass show, but it got canceled after 2 seasons because apparently fucking Nickelodeon didn't care about anymore.
okay,
So they're more
review
focused
glitch
on
checks.
the Patrick show.
Okay,
Don't get close enough. It's a
I'm
good
having
show.
this
It
in
was
my
canceled
notes.
by Cartoon Network.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
you said
currently writing in my notes to write down a review of glitch text and talk about adult animated films next.
All right, Cerno.
Yeah. One of the very peculiar things, because one of the big instances on the Fediverse is now being attacked by over lolly, and it's not from who you would think. It's actually from the Rage Pig himself.
Who?
Nani?
The Gunt.
Oh.
Who's the
Literally,
Yeah.
the Gunt.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, he's attacking one of the the bigger instances on the Fediverse over not banning lolly.
Wait a
And
minute, Ethan
You
Ralph?
know,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that guy.
Ethan freaking Ralph of all people.
Yeah, the Gunt that even surpasses YWK.
okay, you know
Wow.
what? If these people really cared about children, especially young girls, why don't they fucking go after Nickelodeon for what Dan Schneider did to several girls throughout the 90s and 2000s?
And
Why don't they go
also-
after Netflix for cuties?
Or
Oh, please.
there's a thing on YouTube here called Maps IRL. How come they're not going after those assholes?
Because they are them. They are
Or
with
even
them.
bots
They are
for that
fucking
matter.
disgusting,
Yeah.
neck-eared,
Oh yeah, that guy.
fucking breathing pieces
Yeah.
of shit.
I'm on
And
the
my
waiting
channel gets
list.
terminated.
I'm on the waiting list for Jeanette McCurdy's book for my library. From the bits and pieces I got from reviews of it,
Yeah.
I'm disgusted, and I'm very glad that my parents never took me seriously when I said I want to be an actor for Nickelodeon. Because holy shit, my father would have killed someone if I came up to him and said, "I don't like Dan. He makes me feel icky." My dad would have killed a man.
Yeah, I mean Gary Plosh. I mean, and once someone victimizes a child, I think they should get the Gary Plosh treatment.
You know what? Your father is from Louisiana, and I'm pretty sure he's got that
my
Cajun
dad was
rage
born
thing.
in my dad was born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts. He moved to Louisiana.
Oh,
Now my uncles are from Louisiana, and those are the people you're talking about.
Oh, okay, I was going to kind of go with like a Cajun joke, like you don't fuck with the Cajuns. I was going to give you some.
True, it just would be my uncles and maybe my brother and cousins.
I mean, I was going to give you like a little bit of a Cajun pride there.
I mean,
I'm sorry I failed you.
Yeah, I mean, once, okay, like once a person victimizes a child, they deserve to get popped by someone in a phone booth.
Yeah, they should. As a
Gary
matter of fact,
Plosh.
they deserve to get strangled with a wired, rusty fucking metal.
No, guys, they
Or
deserve
put lemon
to get
juice on it.
McDonald's fat paid by a fucking bull.
Oh
yeah.
Or better
guys,
yet, get sat on by the rage pig.
Guys, if Punisher is
They get ran the fuck over on the street.
Guys, if Punisher is real in real life, he's gonna put a bullet on fucking Boss's forehead and blast it off. I'll be so happy with it.
Also, after all the shit at Nickelodeon came out, if you watch BoJack Horseman again, Sarah Lynn becomes even more tragic because you could change her name to any of the girls that was victimized by Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider.
I'm sorry, but it's just something about his last name that sounds funny. Schneider.
It's Schneider.
I say with Nigel Thornberry's voice. Dan Schneider, smashing.
Hey! You know Tim Curry would not be okay if he knew.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, true, but still.
Good thing I never watched any of his shows.
Yeah, true.
The animation that I cared about from.
Hold on, guys. That's a question, an important question. Sadly, Jim Carrey's no longer doing Hollywood stuff. He's no longer acting, which means he is no longer going to do Dr. Robotnik. Now, I'm thinking for the next Dr. Robotnik, if Sonic 3 comes out, what are your thoughts on Danny DeVito being the new Robotnik? I could see it.
I mean, he looks closer to the game model, but god damn it, they should have done it from the start because now I can't see anyone else for the live action movies as Robotnik.
True. I mean, to be fair, what they could do is like have it be like, I am the Robotnik from a different timeline. Ha ha ha.
No, not that shit. Come on.
I mean, you could, but then you have to introduce Blaze the cat because that's the only thing I can think of where they did something like that.
True.
I mean,
it would have been Sonic without Jim Carrey. It's like Robotnik, because I mean, freaking, that's what actually brought him back to being relevant. Just being freaking Dr. Robotnik. Because to me, it's like if he actually took Keanu Reeves out of being John Wick, because basically, I see Keanu Reeves as John Wick is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
No matter how many
John Wick is the Keanu Reeves is the John Wick. He is truly John Wick.
Yeah, like you can't even replace him.
And yeah, so basically you just gotta basically it's basically all I can say is like Jim Carrey cannot be robotic anymore, so someone gotta take his place, right?
I mean, why can he not be Robotnik anymore?
It makes me think of this
He's
movie.
retired.
It makes me think of.
Oh, well, that sucks.
It makes me think of this movie I watched as a kid in the 90s called Last American Hero. Don't judge me. I thought it was a great movie. But when you
Last
have
Action Hero?
Yeah, Last Action Hero.
I love that fucking movie.
Same.
I didn't like that movie. And you
Oh,
watched it.
you're welcome there, Nap. Basically,
Katie wanted to say something.
No, didn't want to say something.
But and for anyone who's seen the movie, you know the kid character is trying to get him to realize that he's an actor in a movie, so they go to a video store. For those who were born after like 2010,
Oh, is
a video store was where you got
Sylvester
your
Stallone
movies.
joke?
Yeah.
Anyway, a video store was where you got your movies instead of just going online and streaming shit.
Yeah.
But he goes to find the Terminator.
Well, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Dee. Basically,
It's
he actually goes
Stallone.
to... Yeah, it's Stallone as the Terminator instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And I get it because this is supposed to be a universe where Arnold isn't a thing, but it's like, I cannot see Stallone as the fucking Terminator. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I mean, could you? I mean, it was already hard enough to understand Arnold. Could you imagine Stallone saying, "I'll be back" or something?
If you're like this.
The Rock.
I come back. I go 3, 4, 2, it would be.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone is Rambo. I don't care what people say. He is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or
Rambo.
Cobra from the movie Cobra.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was just awesome. We are the future. No.
Honestly, I
Your
just want to
history.
see a three-way fight between Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester
No,
Stallone,
your
and Jackie Chan.
Oh,
One of my
basically,
favorite
have you ever
movies.
seen the Expendables series? Basically, it's like, you got like Jet Li, you got Randy Couture, you got freaking Dolph Lundgren, you got freaking like you also got like freaking other types of action heroes.
Man, I kind of miss action heroes because those were like badass and cool.
They
But
were so
nowadays, you can't have them because it will hurt some, pussy ass little bitches, fifis.
Basically, you might want to take that up with Razor Fist because basically he would actually tell you differently.
Yeah, he would. Where the fuck is it?
I fucking hate when they do a female version of a movie that was popular because it's like, no, you're basically doing what pisses me off about the quote unquote gay characters comics make. You're not giving me a character I like. You're giving me a reskin. I don't want a reskin.
Oh, so I like how they actually decided to actually, per se, make a reskinning of a female version of Cliffhanger, which originally starred Sylvester Stallone.
No one's going to watch it, and they're going to scream saying, "You didn't watch it because you're a misogynist." It's like, no, I didn't watch it because it's
wasn't this the same people who claimed not to watch Birds of Prey because it wasn't for them? And guess what happened? Sonic beat fucking Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And Sonic beat
yeah.
Morbius.
Go Sonic.
Yeah,
That's your boy.
It's
Shut the ass,
basically don't poke the bear and then be surprised when it fucking mauls you.
Yeah.
Also,
Exactly.
remember, Sonic says if anyone touches your no-no square, that's no good.
Yeah. And the point
That's
is,
no good. No good. That's no good. That's what Sonic said. Sonic say.
Sonic.
Yeah.
is cool.
Anyway, guys, let's wrap this up because
Yeah.
I gotta do some stuff later. So
and also I have
In fact,
to congrats with my dad, of course.
I
Sorry I came in late.
that's all good.
And then I got Platoon 3 in the mail. So
I mean, it could be
Well,
worse.
better late
Dee.
than
You
never,
could came
Dee.
in like a wrecking ball.
Well, anyway, let's get our final goodbyes out of the way. So, Didi, why don't we start with you?
Okay. Hollywood. please, for the love of all that is good, stop listening to wokies. They don't buy the shit that you put out for them.
And don't pay attention to social media at all.
Exactly.
And we don't buy the shit that you put out because it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also now Roserno.
Yeah. One. Whoever's attacking Alice's channel with view botting, trying to get her banned from Trovo, it ain't gonna work. Trovo's not Twitch. They actually look into shit. So you may be able to get someone banned on Twitch by doing it, not on Trovo, because they're actually small enough to where they can actually look into things. So you're not gonna win on that front.
Trovo is awesome.
Yeah, it's because I think it's because of a smaller site. Their admin staff isn't like stressed like a lot of the big. This is why I don't like the consolidation, because when you have a large site like Twitch, the moderator to user ratio is just out of whack, and things that they use automation and stuff and all. It's just crap.
Too much.
That's all.
That Trollo also doesn't have a deer girl.
Hey, Mr. A, can I go next?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so two things. I think I finally have an idea for my next video. I want to take a look at adult animated films. The Simpsons movie, South Park. What?
You want to watch Fritz the Cat if you're going to do adult films.
Oh,
Okay, noted.
that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. So many children learning the birds and the bees because their parents thought Fritz the Cat was a regular.
Could anyone link me to the streaming service where I could watch it?
Just look around, because I watched it pirated because I couldn't find it on.
Actually, you can find it on Amazon if you got an Amazon. If you got an Amazon account.
This would be my first time watching it then, because I never
anyways,
watched that movie.
Yeah, I think I want to take a look at the Simpsons movie, South Park, Beavis and Butthead, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and the Bob's Burger movie.
Beavis and Butthead do America, or the Beavis and Butthead do the universe, or both?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to say.
All right, and what about your stick with the shadow? Because at the end of the day, darkness will also be with you.
Okay.
Also, let me get my foot out.
Stick with the shadows, because at the end of the day, the darkness is always with you. Thank you, Mr. A.
Yep.
And,
all right.
And for me, fought the wokies and fought the woman chain and fought those wokies want to deny the slave trade by the Africans. As an African American, fought the waist swaps and want the original classics back.
All right.
Fuck the princess.
All right, and Geek Freak.
One day, the right will rise again.
You've just painted a target on Mr. A's back now.
All right, Arcana.
You sounded like someone from Post just now.
Yeah.
I did.
Anyway, the only thing I can say is keep supporting Akana Heart, keep the love for the Akana Heart franchise alive, keep rocking the dragon, and also, who's ever on Twitter or who's ever bothering Alice Alucard, I want you to take the nearest gun. I want you to cock it, put it in your mouth, and do the world a favor.
Whoa!
That's a bit too far.
Well, they should not be messing with this girl.
Yeah, but you say may you forever stub your toe every day in the morning or something. Go eat yourself.
Like,
yeah,
I'm getting real sick and tired.
Asking people to just kill themselves, that's kind of cowardice, if you ask me.
Yeah,
it's
better to pray for them, because
that's what aunties do. It's usually aunties I hear that from. So
yeah,
that's what Nazis and Antifas do, and the commies do.
No, not aunties. I was talking about the aunties. The ones that want to ban drawings, or usually when someone posts a drawing, they'll be like, "You kill yourself" and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really.
That's the kind of shit I hear on Twitter.
You want to say you hope they stub their toe every day or they hit their elbow.
You know what? That's a better one.
All right.
As a matter of fact, I hope they break their elbow.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this is look, people need to stop using extremist labels as a way because that's not gonna work very well. It's gonna be hurtful in the long run because they gotta do what the actual extremist people are doing because that's why I see what happened with when I got being chased out of the con because of the only thing is like it's just a long story, but it's like all I gotta say this: people shouldn't be paying attention so much on social media, and more than I say, social media isn't real life at all. So yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, Dio.
Alright, so it is my turn. First and foremost, screw the Wokies. Bridget is a boy, deal with it. He is a femboy. Period.
Exactly.
If you have an issue with this, well, what you should do is go suck a dick, and why don't you go suck Christian's dick? Because
How about suck Bridget's dick?
No, Bridget.
No, Bridget.
Bridget will get an STD if he allows that.
Yeah,
Nah, besides, Bridget's our boy. I mean, basically, just as much as Astolfo's our boy.
No. He is the
But
nicest
he's my
boy.
fanboy now. He's my
Hey,
fanboy.
I actually have a thing for Bridget as much as I actually have a thing for Astolfo as well. So.
Yeah, I think Bridget would be like, no, thank you. You don't you look weird.
STD. We don't want to
let's
give Bridget an STD.
Jam was always my girl.
But anyway,
hey guys, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, screw SJWs, Bridget's boy, and also it is tomorrow's Tuesday. Everyone should eat tacos.
Fuck, I'm already.
What about your live for your desires and let them burn brightly?
Yeah, that's right. And let your desires burn brightly.
And I forgot one more thing to say. It's like the only thing I say is, like, if you are watching something that's good, keep it in moderation. Don't watch too much of it. It's gonna end up being a bad thing. It's like it'll give you an adverse effect.
Yep. Anyway, guys, thank you guys all for coming aboard and dealing with my craziness. Like Dio said before, Bridget's still a boy. We're gonna die on this hill, so fuck the Wokies.
Yeah.
And also, as always, just remember these 4 things. Respect the wife as a fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy as long as it's legal, doesn't harm you or anyone else. Anime is freedom. And until the next time we meet again, aka tomorrow, this is Mr. Anime 343 saying, God, anime, mecha, and BT waifu, fucking speed.
And please don't kill yourself, but break a fucking leg. Pussy is better than pussy.
Peace out, Laces, and peace out here, Polly Woke, and suck my vagina.